And welcome back on my channel. So this is my third attempt to record the video. I tried last week, I tried yesterday, and I'm trying again because I had some technical issues. My mic is picking up some noise, some weird sound artifacts from environment. I don't know what it is, working on it. My camera is bugging out, OBS bugging out. Hopefully this time will be fine. So I want to show you how you can use Roland Verselab MV-1 as a MIDI controller for your DAW. I will use Zenbeats, and I made a video a while ago where I said that it's not possible, but it is. It's just counterintuitive. My bad, I corrected myself on the last video, and I will make some maybe annotation on that video where I said it wrong. Add some annotations to this one for you guys if you're considering buying Verselab and that's a deal breaker for you. Worry not, it's possible. So I will show you in this video how you can do it, and let's go straight to it. So I will make it easy for you guys. I created blank project and call it Zenbeats. That's a completely blank project with only MIDI settings. So I can just load it here, open my DAW, and I'm ready to go straight away. And to make it work, you have to go to System and switch all of those MIDI options on. So you have NAT control, MIDI, sync source, either auto, internal, USB, or MIDI. I'm going with auto. Sync out on, sync out USB, start stop, start USB on. Those are for transport controls mostly. Kick track, so you can set up all of your 7 tracks excluding vocal track to MIDI channels, auto channel 10, device ID, and soft true. So another thing you need to do is set up your track as a MIDI track. I go to Shift and Kick, and we have all of our usual suspects, like general track level, that's for internal sounds, internal normal track. I set it to 0, you can set it to in mixer as well. I set it to 0 so I won't be able to hear internal sounds, only external from DAW. So this track will serve me only as a MIDI control. Track level 0, those doesn't matter because it's muted anyway. EQ, compressor, and here we have MIDI. So MIDI out on, USB MIDI on, note on, CC on, PC on, mod wheel, breath control, foot control, etc. So we're set. We can go to Zenbeats now. Let me switch a scene. And we're Zenbeats. So the part that confused me before was this one. If we go to Verselab editor, we have option MV1 integration mode. If we switched on, you can use Verselab editor as normal for your projects to add some effects, mix it and master from Zenbeats. Not Zenbeats, from MV1. And if I want to use like standard DAW to control VSTs, I have to switch it off. And here we have options MV1. So that's a little bit counterintuitive, a little bit confusing at first, because in my head, if I have switched on MV1 integration, it should be all of it, everything. I don't know why you have to exclude notes and CCs if you're in integration mode, but it is what it is. So let's go to drum sampler. Is it recording? Recording, yes. And right now we are on timeline mode. I want to switch it to like section mode. It's more like Ableton style, just for demonstration, because I can use both. Sorry. I can use both, and let's go to drum track. I will set it to 2 bars. And here we have our all sounds. So that's the one. 12 sounds loaded. I could use kit track, for example, but on this one, as a default, I set it to -2 octaves, because as you see, it starts from C2, not C3, for example. You won't be able to hear anything. If I go to C3, it will start from here. That's on chromatic mode. And if I go to kit track, for example, I need to switch it on. Like expression, not this one. USB MIDI on, note on, and CC on. I can use it as well, but it's not aligned as I want. So that's a C, that's a C sharp, D, D sharp, that will be F, that's F, F sharp, A, and here will be A sharp. Those I don't know, those are internal from kit track. So I don't know where is E, no one knows, maybe somewhere. But I want to use kit track only as internal sounds from Verselab, because I will be able to mix it. I'm using Verselab as well as an audio interface, so I would be able to like program it here and record stems at the same time. It's actually pretty powerful. So that's my kit track, and I will use this one to control DAW. I can add some tracks, for example. Not tracks, pads. This one is not existent. So I can record, for example, let me go to snare on 12 note. Not very loud, but I recorded snare from snare track. As you see. Never mind, I want to replace it for loop track. For example, for some maybe bass, I'm gonna need bass. That's my bass. And I want to slice it. Slice count, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 8. It's not like MPC, it's far from it, or detect beat. But you know, Roland was never good at it, to be honest. MPC still rules. So I'm gonna just pick this section here. Use it as add it to my slice. I can delete this one. That's my slice. And I want to set it to one shot. For example, I have simple bass lane on my drum track. If I want to record something from like through microphone, I'm going to input built-in microphone. Let's switch mic on, and I can record this one. That was really bad clap. Let's remove it. Delete. Again. How could I messed up clap? This one. God damn. Can you hear some noise from the back? That's a motorbike. No hate. I'm biker too. So, this one, can we move it? No, let's record it here. That's my clap. I know room treatment is not the best. Huge reverb, because I would have to put something behind me, surround myself with some cloth or whatever. But you get the idea. That's my clap, and that's my bass. So we're good to go. Let's set the tempo to maybe 90, 96. Yeah, we're recording. I need to check it every now and then. and set tempo here as well for note repeats and arpeggios. 96. And let's record. That's armed. Pre-roll, yes. Okay. This one's out of place. As you see, it's working. So we can use node repeats, velocity is working. And let's go with node repeats for this one style. Let's drop the bass line. And here, just to let you know, guys, if I want to extend, if I drop bass line, it's long, but it will lock it, snap it to grid 116. So I have to maybe increase grid to 1/8 for longer bass line, so it will extend it a little bit like that long, or even 1/3, 1/4. Just to keep it quantized and easy for now. Okay, we got it. Next thing, I want to add some instrument track. So I'm gonna use, for example, what to use? Zenology. I will use Zenology because I want to show you something else as well, something pretty good while we're here. This video will be information packed. So I'm going to instrument 2. Instrument 2 is also set as a MIDI track. I set it before, just for arpeggios. But in this case, I want to use edit note and go to like major mode maybe. And let's pick a sound. I will go with bass this time. Laser. Do we have some bass preset? Some sound pack with bass? Keyboard, toolkit, new romance, trans risers, analog plugs, electro, something. Heads of London, twisted trap. Let's see, twisted. Some of them are really crazy. It only show you how you can. Lo-fi maybe. Come on, give me something nice. this one. And I want to edit, for example, partial. No, don't like it. Different. Electro bass. Let's go with this one. Okay, but I will change this one again to super saw maybe. Okay, LFO. Filter it a little bit. Make it a little bit more dirty. Okay, I got it. Simple notes. I could use even chord modes, but that's the bass, so I want to save it, write it down. So I made a little bit of tweaking here, and I want to save it in like bass. Zencore assign. Write it down here. Mode. I will use it mode 22, and that's safe in my bank bass, and I will export it now for hardware sync. Bass save. So that's my sound bank for Verselab MV-1 for the future. Let's record something. 4 bars loop. Okay, I got it. That's the thing. Another thing I want to demonstrate is like I'm go with another instrument track and go Zencore 1, or maybe let's go to System 8. So I like System 8. Let's record some chords. I like this one. Let's but just edit style, maybe something slower. this one is good. No variations, nothing, just simple. Just to demonstrate. Let's go to style and record it. And I can assign, for example, cutoff, learn MIDI CC, and I can control cutoff, as you see. A simple arpeggio. Let's keep it simple. And this one will be resonance, so I'll just learn it. Let's change filter type, maybe system 1. That's a nice one. Something like that. A little bit different, but okay, I will experiment with it. We have cutoff. So I can't record automation on this one because it's like plugging the exact recreations of instruments. So whatever you have here, if you can work with arpeggio and all of those settings like on System 8, but you can automate it or using MIDI controls as automation. Here you can write automation later. So, but let's record it first. Stop. I need to set it to, okay, 4 bars again. Nice tune, a little bit vibey, eh? Yeah. So, another instrument. So on this one, if I want to use System 8 and add some effects, I can, and I can automate it. Let's go here, add MIDI audio effects. So for example, I want to use some little bit of limiter, chorus, no. Auto filter, for example. I can use auto filter. What's going on? Why is it bugging out? Why is not corresponding? See? Those problems I'm encountering all the time. Don't want it. Something was wrong. Okay, we're back. And I can set it, learn it. Now let's learn it, MIDI learn to this one. Or frequencies maybe. and I can record this automation as a record automation. Listen to this. And the automation is recorded here. For auto filter, if I want to add automation, for example, different one, I can use add automation and volume panning, for example, panning here, and just draw it. But obviously I don't want it. I keep this one just to showcase it, and another instrument track, I can go to Zencore 1. So all of those instruments like electro organs, everything from Zenbeats, you can control on screen using CC knobs, just to control, for example, this one, attack. Yeah. And I just want to record input. I don't want to record automation. That's a Zencore. Okay. This one will be 2 bars only. That's the last one, and I will show you something else, because you get the point. Yeah, and you can record it to timeline, for example. Stop, stop, stop. But before I do it, I want to export MIDI file of this one, Zenology, yes. I will call it Zenology. Save, easy. This is recording. And I want to record it to timeline now, and I go just to entire section. And it's recorded here. And here I can add some stems, maybe. Stems, and go to snare and record snare. Or I can program everything and record it. At this point, everything was set to record. So whatever it would be on grid, it would transport it over there. And here we still have only those, and snare is not even occupied. So you can work on 2 screens plus on Verselab. I think it's powerful. I don't want to save the project, so let me switch screen again. No, not yet. I will remove my SD card, and as you see, you can still choose all of your sounds and presets even without card, because original sounds are still in Verselab. Let me go here, Roland, open Roland sounds. So we go into sample packs, and I will copy this one, bass. That's the sound that I copied from ZenologyPro. Copy to here, paste. And another thing, I want my MIDI that I exported. So I have a MIDI here, and let's go Zenology copy and go to MIDI. This one exists already. Paste. Zenology. taking card back, and now I can work only on Verselab. So let me just switch off Zenbeats. I don't need it anymore. And let's go to instrument 2, for example. So nothing's written down here. Let me go to edit clip and import MIDI. And that will be Zenology, I think. That was it. And let me go to sounds. And I want to load on this one preset project wave sound files, bass. That's only one sound. Exactly the same. Maybe it's a little bit too quiet. You get the point. So I transferred basically entire MIDI clip and sound, original sound, to Verselab MV-1, and I can work on standalone mode just on that section that I created. I could even drop a kit track, those drum pattern to kit track, but obviously it wouldn't be like laid out as it was on in the program. But it's still possible. So maybe I can just clear sequence and load something here. Edit this one, import MIDI, clip settings, kit browser, maybe kit settings, multi effects. I want to import clip, import sound. Not import, load. Clip file, sound file. Okay, because it's new card. I have nothing here. That will be it for this video. Thankfully, nothing was too disturbing. Didn't bug out too much. A little bit information loaded, but hope you like it. And that will be it for this video. No gems this time. I'm just overwhelmed because I tried it too often to make it right, and I don't want to mess it up at the end. Thanks for watching. See you next time.